I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. The system is going a little wonky. So I couldn't tell if the intro reel was playing or not, so I just turned it off. Anyway, this is Friday, the 12th of November. But I am recording this on Thursday, the 11th of November. Why? Because I'm still sitting here after my show, after Rev Mel's show, and my head is full of all the information I got last night from that NFT boot camp. And I want to download as much as I can right now. So this is a special edition of the Be Your Own Hero Show. So welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show on Friday, the 12th of November. This is the 35th episode of season 2 of the Be Your Own Hero Show. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism, In other words, helping others helps you. I'm your host. I'm sekouwrites. I am a professional creative and the creator of the Hero Ministry movement, which is my effort to inspire and empower the unhoused community in all the different ways that I can. So shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and opportunity to be here. Please support them at ntmedia.org and check me out here Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. For now, it's about to be a different time. So please enjoy the show. Please like, comment, tweet, share, etc. if you enjoy the show. Okay, so here on Friday, when you see this, it'll be 165 days of me running every day and 22 days left to the Hoodies for the Homeless event on December 4th in Nashville, created by Project Love Strong. That is my deadline for dispersing the funds to the Elevating 8 is what I'm calling them, the 8 nonprofits that work with the unhoused community in 4 different cities. So I'm in the 400s as far as miles go, and around $1,500 left to reach my goal. And I feel confident that we're going to reach the goal. There's been a lot of energy around it recently, and I feel confident. So do what you can. If you can donate, great. If you can share, great. Do what you can. Let's get to this goal. I'd like to get to the goal before the 4th of December. I'd like to get there early because clearly I'm going to get to 500 miles before the 4th of December. I'm tracking to hit 500 miles well before the 4th of December. Anyway, all that said, let me get into what I just said. Let me get into why I'm doing this bonus episode right now instead of waiting until tomorrow. So just a reminder, last night I attended this event that was about NFTs. NFT, N as in Nancy, F as in Frank, T as in Thomas, is an acronym. It means non-fungible token, right? That means that it's one of one, essentially. A fungible token is something that can be replicated, but a non-fungible token means that it can't be replicated. So it's one of one. And token essentially refers to cryptocurrency. So this is a one of one item that exists on the blockchain. So just a reminder, blockchain is the infrastructure upon which all of this new technology sits that we've been talking about recently. Cryptocurrency, the metaverse, NFTs, all sit on the blockchain. So these NFTs are, again, things that cannot be replicated. And the example that I used yesterday was art. So I'm going to expound on that a little bit by telling you about this art project that they told us about last night. Okay, now how do I explain this? See, this is why I wanted to do it early. Make sure I get it in while it's still fresh. So an artist, it appears to be one artist, created an image of a monkey, this kind of head on, the way I'm right here in the camera, kind of head on image of a monkey. And then went through this process of manufacturing in the virtual world, so there's no physical product, but manufacturing 10,000 editions of this image. So imagine, just as you're looking at me right here, just imagine my face replicated 10,000 times. But in each of those 10,000 iterations, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 things are different. Like my pocket square might change color in the next one, in number 2. In number 3, the colors of my hero shirt might be inversed. In number 4, the color of my jacket might be inversed. The colors of my glasses might be inversed. It's all these different variables. Those variables, all the possible variables were entered into the system such that when people out here in the world decided to purchase one of these NFTs, the system would randomize it. I hope that's not too confusing. So you go to, let's use common names just to make it easy. So you would go to, let's say Amazon.com. That's not an accurate example, but just for ease of use. You go to Amazon.com, say, hey, I want to buy one of these images of these monkeys that I've been hearing about, people have been talking about. So you press order, and then it generates a monkey for you on the spot after you hit order. So you don't know which one you're getting. You know generally the family of what you're ordering, but you don't know which of the iterations you're going to get. So it's a surprise to you, and it's a surprise to the system because the system is randomized. So you get a monkey, and the monkey's got a blazer on, and he's got glasses that are silver and a bow tie. So that's your one-of-one version of this series of monkeys. Okay. And 9,999 other people have their one-of-one of this singular series, right? I feel like that's tracking in terms of simplicity. Okay, so now you've basically got a piece of art. And the only difference is you can't hang it in your living room because it's virtual. But you can do things with it. You can use it as your profile picture for your Facebook or your Instagram or any of your social medias. You can put it in your email signature. You can just play with it online in the virtual universe. You could also, as I mentioned in yesterday's episode, you could hang it in your virtual house in the metaverse, or you could keep it in a virtual museum in the metaverse. Right? So there are things you can do with it, but it's not a physical item. Okay. When this happened, all of the images were sold for about $300 each. Now, that is a simplification because, again, this is crypto. This is the world of the metaverse. This is NFTs. So they were all sold for Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency. There's Bitcoin that you've all heard about, and then there's Ethereum. Those are the biggest two. Now, there are 13,000 plus cryptocurrencies, but those are the biggest two. So each of the monkeys was sold for about $300 worth of Ethereum. That was the initial price. So right there, if all of them sell, the artist has made about $3 million, right? So that's very exciting for an artist to, I'm going to stick with manufacture, for an artist to manufacture something and then make $3 million, right? But here's where it gets really interesting, even more interesting. Because it's virtual, there's something called a smart contract that you can program into the language of these items. So yes, it's an image of a monkey, but since it's virtual, there are lines of code that create that image of a monkey. Just like there's lines of code that create any image that we send back and forth via text or email. Like we're unaware of the code, but the code is there. Whatever it is on the back end is whatever there is on the back end. So on the back end of these monkeys, there's this line of code that not only specifies who the owner is, but it specifies how the ownership is transferred. So I buy my monkey. I forgot how I described him. So let's just say with a silver bow tie. I got a silver bow tie monkey. I bought it for $300 and I've got the one of one. But now they're collector's items because there's all this buzz and all this frenzy. People are interested in it. And someone wants my bow tie monkey because there's only one bow tie monkey in all of the 10,000 iterations. because the randomizer has all the items, but some are more rare than others. Therefore, within the 10,000 monkeys, there's a few that are extremely rare. So let's just say that my bow tie monkey is one of the ones that's extremely rare. And someone hits me up on social media, it's like, hey man, I really want to get that monkey. It matches my corporate logo. It matches my decor. I want to get your silver bow tie monkey. So then I just negotiate a price. Say, all right, well, how much you want to pay me for it? And then we just negotiate a price, right? I sell it to that person for however much we agree on. And here's the smart contract. Because I've sold it and that person has given me money for the monkey, the contract is such that the code knows that I've now sold the silver bow tie monkey. And the code sends the creator, the artist, a percentage of the sale. What? Yeah, so all right, so just to recap it, I bought it for $300. Somebody hits me up on social media and says, I want to buy yours, your one-of-a-kind monkey for $600. I sell it to him for $600. Automatically, 10, 20% of that sale, of that $600, goes back to the artist. This is mind-blowing and revolutionary because typically in the world of art, once you sell your work once, that's it. You're the artist, you created this thing, you sell it once, that's it. If that person who bought it from you sells it again, that's their money. But now, with the advent of NFTs and smart contracts, you can continue to get fractional money as the item is passed on and passed on and passed on, which is phenomenal. Not only for visual artists, but for any kind of artist. There are recording artists that are now releasing songs as NFTs. And so if you're a fan of this recording artist and you buy one of their NFTs and then you sell it, you can make money off the fact that you own it and you sold it, and also support your artist. And so both the artist that you're supporting and you get paid. So there's never been a time in history where your supporters, if you're a recording artist, where your supporters can benefit from your art other than listening to it and enjoying it. But now they can actually make money from your art, and you can continue to make money after you released it out into the world. Mind-blowing stuff. Mind-blowing stuff. So just to give you a sense, again, the monkeys were originally sold for about $300 in Ethereum each. One of the rarest monkeys was sold for $3.4 million. We're talking about a jump from paying $300 to selling it for $3.4 million. Like, I don't know that person's story, but presumably they could have spent $300 to become a multimillionaire like that. Because the other person bought the monkey from them for $3.4 million, and then the artist gets a kickback, 10 to 20% of that sale. So the artist is happy. The person that bought it is happy because they got the ideal monkey that they wanted, and the person who just flipped it from 300 to 3 million is astounded at his fortune. That's amazing, right? So that gives you just a sense of how this is working. And I tell you, I must have driven those people crazy last night. I asked a bunch of questions about these monkeys. I was so confused, but I hope I've communicated in a way that's relatively easy to understand. You can buy one-of-a-kind items called NFTs with cryptocurrency, and then you can sell them. If they're popular enough, you can sell them for much more than you paid for them. And then you can convert that money from cryptocurrency back into fiat currency, and you've made quite a bit of money. So that's my special edition of NFTs. I ran out my time, as I thought I would, just describing that one incident. And there was so much they talked about last night, so much. I will be unpacking all the information for days and weeks to come. So I'll share with you as I can. But that example, I think, is the best example of how NFTs works. Just think of it as buying and selling art. It's just virtual art. Okay, that said, keep doing, be a hero, be your own hero. Remember that now is better than perfect, and immerse yourself in the world of crypto. Immerse yourself in the world of cryptocurrency, NFTs, and the metaverse so that you'll learn faster. All right, I'll see you soon. Later.